Well, hello and welcome to the Create Your Freedom Business Workshop on Demand. I'm Connie Jones, and I will be facilitating this workshop today, and I'm excited that you're here joining me. I've got a lot to share with you. I'm so fired up about all the things that I have to share with you today, and all the things that you're going to learn and the breakthroughs that you're going to have. And so let's do this. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen so you can see what we're going to do today. And that, yes, you are in the Create Your Freedom Business Workshop. And that's what we're going to talk about, is how to begin to create that and create what you really want so that you can expand into the fullness of who you were made to be, and do that with the freedom, the impact, and the abundance, and the ease and enjoyment that you want, and that you were made for. And so to get started, let me figure out how to, all right, here we go. Just change these. The slides. There we go. All right. So before we get started, here's what you need to know. Here's what you need to know about me and what I'm going to share with you today. So as a psychotherapist for over 20 years, and then a transformation coach for the last 15 years, and a business growth strategist for 15 years, my superpower is to empower you to unleash your true brilliance into the world and leverage it to create a business and a life that lights you on fire. That's one that's aligned with your passion, your purpose, your values, your joy, and your gifts, with the freedom, the impact, the abundance, and the enjoyment that you were made for, so that you can live in the fullest, freest, highest expanded version of you and live out the divine design that God placed in your heart, because He has put a divine design, a dream in your heart that is uniquely for you to bring into the world, that reflects His goodness, that brings the world back to harmony, back to its order, back to better than before. And my God-given gift is to see you, to who you were created to be, and all of your potential, and call you up into the highest, best version of you. And I've walked that path myself and continue to new levels of freedom and ease and enjoyment and abundance all the time, every day. But now I guide other Christian leaders through meaningful transformation, inspired by my own past frustrations between the gap between my reality in my business and my life, and and my dreams. And now I've closed that gap and continue to close it more and more and more every day. And after gaining the wisdom, the knowledge, and the tools to live my inheritance and create my ideal business in life, I now coach other change maker business owners to do the same. And so here's what I want to show you today. I'm going to get this down in a second, where I'm changing these slides better, more smoothly. But all right, I'll have to get used to it. But what I want you to see today is that I want you to know that there's not a doubt in my mind that I can empower and equip you to expand into your freest, fullest self and the highest version of you, and create the dream business and the life that's calling to you, to see how to see the more that's calling to you, to understand what's stopping you from that being your reality, and then how to create your freedom business, so that you already know deep inside, or you wouldn't be here, that you are not created to struggle, strive, and survive in the smaller, harder existence that feels hard and heavy and burdensome. And you already know that the world needs what is burning inside of you. And if your dream wasn't possible, God wouldn't have given it to you. And so it's time to start creating that freedom business. It's time to start pulling out the gold inside of you, and opening to all the possibility and all the potential that's available to you. And I'm here to help you do that. And so let's dive in. You ready? Okay. So first thing I want you to do, instead of worrying about what's on the screen right this second, we'll come back to that in a minute, but I want you to just close your eyes. Just take a moment to gather yourself, all the pieces of you that have been spread so thinly, all the parts of you that help you survive every day. Just bring them back home inside your body. Eyes closed. Release the tension that you feel. Release any stress. Release anything that is no longer serving you, that you've been holding on to. Just stop for a moment. Give yourself space to center. Connect to your heart, to your essence, to your passion. That fire inside, that light inside of you that burns so brightly. And it's okay if maybe it's diluted right now or dimmed, but it's still there. So let it come back to life. Breathe in and connect, and deepen your breathing down into your belly and center. And be in the present moment. Because that's where you're not in survival mode, is in the present. In the present is where you have access to all the wisdom, and then where you're open to new possibilities. And where you can connect to your passion, to the heart of God, to all the wisdom that's available to you. In the next inhale and exhale, on the exhale, I want you to just give this audible sigh. And let your body just relax. Drop down out of your head and know that your thoughts will be there and that they will try to alert you of any threat, but there is no threat right now because you are in the place that you're supposed to be in this very moment. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be right now. And that you'll remember what you need to remember when you need to remember it. So you can just relax and release and be free to be in this moment. Now, I want you to think about, actually not think about, but feel. Feel into, what's your why? What lights you on fire? What are you so passionate about for the change that you want to make in the world? What wakes you up every day? What contribution do you want to make in the unique way that you want to make it, that you were made for making it? How do you want to do that? Just feel into that. Let it come to you. Let it show you. Notice how that feels in your body. The openness, the expansion, the passion, the hope, the excitement of that. That's your flame. That's your spark. It's uniquely yours. And your very essence is made to express that out into the world in your unique way. And you've been given your dreams and your desires in your heart because that's your way. That's your natural desire. It's your natural rhythm. It's the way you're built. It's the way your passion, it's the way your passion wants to flow. It will impact the people that you're made to impact in your unique way. And we want to center ourselves in our why, because when we do, the what, the how becomes apparent. But when we're centered in our why, we're empowered to move beyond fear and limitation because the why is greater. So I'll ask you to come back to that in just a little while after this time together. Spend some time in your why. And if you don't know your why, it's time for us to get together and meet and do that and help you with that, help you clarify that. It's in you. It's there. You have it. It's just maybe you're disconnected from it, or you're distracted, or it got diluted somehow. But center yourself in your why. And then what I want to help you with today is how to design, how to see, how to envision, how to imagine your freedom business. That if you were really free to design and lead your business from pleasure and joy, from that passion burning inside of you, what would you really create? And so, eyes still closed, still breathing into your belly, deep, slow breaths, fully present in your body. I want you to answer this question. What business would you create and lead if you really honored what you wanted? If what you wanted meant nothing about you, there's no judgment, there's no retribution. If everyone would be totally delighted, and if you were assured that you would be successful, what business would you create and lead? Feel into that for just a moment. Think about that for just a moment. How would the version of you that is aligned, fully aligned with your gifts, your passion, your strengths, your purpose, your zone of genius, the light that burns inside of you, the confident, empowered you, how would you lead and grow your business from the joy and pleasure place? I'll ask it another way. If you could wave a magic wand and create exactly what you want in your business, exactly the way you want it, what would you create? And I'm going to ask you some more questions, and I want you to be detailed and specific and thorough in this. And here are the only rules. Keep your eyes closed. Feel into your body. Open your heart. The only rules are that there are no limitations. Shoulds and have tos and fear don't get a say. Unworthiness doesn't get a say. And you don't have to know how it's going to happen. That's not your job right now. If you were free to design and lead your business from pleasure and joy, what would you create? What wants to come to life? What does the big vision, the done version of your business when you're leading exactly the business that you would like? What does it look like? How are you showing up in it? Who are you working with? What change are you making? How are you impacting others? What are the details of what you're creating? How are you working with people? How are you helping them? What does it look like? What are you actually doing versus what you're not doing? What do you get to do every day? What do you love doing? And what do you love not having to do? What's your role in your business? Notice how you feel about it. Notice how you feel about yourself. Notice how you carry yourself. Notice how you show up in your business. What team do you have in place? And what are their characteristics, and what's the environment that you work in? How much do you work? What do you get to do when you're not working? What freedom do you feel? What lifestyle do you live? It aligns with your values and your heart's desires. Notice how fulfilled you are. How much money are you making? And how does it come to you? Notice what it feels like to have abundant flow and next level profitability and no lack, not lacking anything, that you just get to have exactly what you want. How do you spend your time and your energy? What do you offer people? What opportunities do you have? And how do you go about them? Notice how your days feel, how you spend your days, how you care for yourself, how you get to live your life because your business supports the life that you want to live. How supported you are in your business, the unlimited resources that you have, how you get to show up in the world. Now, I'm going to continue on, but I want you to pause this video and you can go back and listen to the questions if you need to again. You can ask yourself other questions, or you can just stop the video right now and spend a few moments with your eyes open, writing down your why and writing down the clear, specific, detailed vision of that done business that you are free to create and lead from pleasure and joy, from the aligned version of you, the expanded version of you who wants to create your dream. And give yourself time to do that, as much time as you need, and come back to it if you need to, and do it in several different sessions. But the truth is that dream, that vision that is in your heart, it's yours to bring forth into the world. It's your heart mission. It's the change that you're here to make. God gave you a unique divine design so that that will light you up and offer others life and change and growth and expand them into who they were created to be and bring forth everything that they have into the world in their creative genius. And you doing that will unlock that for others. And it will expand you and expand them and expand the kingdom. It opens flow and ease and joy in the world. It allows you to express creativity in your essence, in your unique way, and others to do the same. It invites you into the freedom, the joy, the ease, and the alignment. So take the time to write out your vision and let it be clear. Spend some time doing that, and then I'll join you right back here when you're finished. Okay, we're back. All right. And spend more time there. It's okay too. If you don't know exactly what it looks like, I'm happy to help you with that. You can reach out to me. We can schedule a call. I can help you talk through what your vision looks like, help you get clear, help you connect to your heart if you're having trouble doing that. Maybe you don't know what it feels like yet. Maybe you do know what it feels like, but you don't know what it looks like exactly. Maybe you don't know what you want. But here's the thing. Contrast creates clarity. Maybe you only start with knowing what you don't want anymore, and that leads you closer to what you do. So start there. But if you don't know, that's a common reality. We've lived out of survival, and we've done that for so long that we've stopped connecting with and listening to our hearts. And so we're leading from our program self, so many of us, and we're being who we think we're supposed to be and doing what we're supposed to do or have to do, and the only way we know how. And it's allowed us to survive and to even succeed up to a certain point, but it's not allowing us to expand in the fullness of who we really are and create what we really want. And so when we're in struggle and striving and surviving, we disconnect from our creativity, from our heart, from our inner wisdom, and we don't have access to all of that, and to all of the resources and the possibilities within us. And so we're living out of that survival. And we're not leading from our expanded, empowered self. So we're limiting our potential and our possibilities in our business. And we're just closed off to allowing and receiving when we're leading from fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or from have tos, lack, supposed tos, or even just obligation and duty and responsibility. And so just know that it's going to take some transition. And I lived that way for so long. I ran my business from that way from that place for so long, and almost quit my very calling because of it. I was in full burnout and I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I, felt stuck. Resources that I was spending and investing, my energy, my time, and my resources were not producing the results that I wanted. I felt stuck. I felt like I, couldn't have what I really wanted, all the things. And then I was so tired by the end of every day that I didn't have the space or the margin to create anything different. So I just kept being in the stuck. And so that's what I want to teach you, is how to break through and transform. That's what I do in my coaching program, so that you can reconnect, so you can clarify, so you can access, open, expand, and receive, and then learn to lead from your expanded, empowered leader with clarity of vision and courage and conviction and confidence. So you can then create a strategic plan with aligned action steps after you get clarity on your vision, and begin to build that business that you do want, the freedom business, with intention and focus in an easeful and enjoyable way. And so let's look at one other way that you could think about this, if hopefully this helps, is just looking at it from the wheel of business. So if you're thinking about a freedom business and you want to think about it in a wheel, sometimes I do this with, life coaching too, that there are areas that we can consider in our business, and just taking each of these areas and looking at, what do I really want for each of these areas? And sometimes it helps to break it down that way. So you can do it this way. What does the business revenue look like? Oops, that's misspelled. I just saw that. What does work fulfillment look like? What does family and friends look like? What is personal growth look like? What is that? What's all involved in that? How does love and romance look in my life when I have my freedom business? What about health and fitness and fun and recreation? What does my team look like? What are my employees like? What does it feel like? What about my offers and my programs? I couldn't include all of these in here, but what about my offers and my programs? How does my brand feel? What about my messaging? How does it feel when I get it, really strong and centered, and it lights me on fire? What kind of clients am I working with? You can think about it from the standpoint of, what kind of fun, joy, and creative expression do I have in my life when I'm doing leading the business that I want? Let's think of what else. What are my offers? And I already said that, my offers and my programs. Yes. Think about how am I doing my work? How am I showing up? What are the things that I am, how am I delivering? Am I teaching? Am I coaching? Am I sharing? Am I creating community? What am I doing? Am I doing it in group? Am I doing it in individual? Am I offering products and services? How am I doing it? Am I offering experiences? What would it look like and feel like? Have I written a book? What does all of that look like? How about a podcast? And just write it all down. Don't have to worry about the how right now. Just the what. Just the what. Because you're so much more than the money that you make. You want to be sure to look at everything that comprises you, to make sure that your business is allowing you to live in true freedom, and that it's lighting you on fire. We want to do away with all the striving and the self-effort and the self-sacrifice. Those do not equal more money. Those do not equal more freedom, and they are bondage. They're not living. And what actually increases abundance and growth, produces growth and abundance in our business, is when we're in alignment with who we're made to be, in alignment with our heart's desires, in alignment with ease, flow, and joy. What brings us joy? And when we're in creativity, those things produce abundance. So that's what we want to come back to. So let's talk about what is stopping you from this new clarity of vision, this freedom business that you want, this done version of your business, when you're living the life that you really want to be living, and you're doing the work that lights you on fire, and you're doing it with the impact and that you want, in the way that just is so easeful and enjoyable for you. What's stopping that from being your reality? And I want you to notice the difference in the color on the screen, and just how limiting and drab that feels, and dark. And that in your body, that feeling in your body. because you're feeling that stuck. You're feeling that limitation. You're feeling that lid on you. But that's not what you were made for. And that's why it feels so uncomfortable. And so it's time to start creating that freedom and to break through what's hindering you. So why don't we create freedom? Because freedom, and why don't we create our freedom business? Because we have everything inside of us and around us to bring it into fruition, or we wouldn't have been given it. But what's stopping us, what's holding us back, are the things that we're believing and the things that we're doing or not doing that aren't aligned with our heart mission. And we're going to dive into those more in just a few minutes. So I want to ask you, what are you aware of that's holding you back? What's standing in the gap? What's creating the gap between where you are right now, the reality that you're living, the reality that you're creating in your business and that you're experiencing in your business versus the reality that you want to be, the dream that you have for your freedom business? What's in that gap? What's creating that? What's holding you back? Write those down. And let's don't judge ourselves or condemn ourselves about that. Let's just notice it. Just be a gentle observer of it. And then let's start to ask for the help that you need. And I'm happy to help you with that, to break through and get that resistance gone, lift that lid, create what is what's in your heart to really create. But here's what I see. I'm going to share some things with you that I see that's holding people back. And the first one is this. The first one is that you don't know your person. You don't know who you really are. You don't know your power. You don't know your potential, and you don't know what's possible for you. So you don't know who you are, and you don't know whose you are, and you don't know how to harness God's power in you. You have his power in you to create with unlimited potential and unlimited possibility, but you don't know how to do that. And that's not your fault. So you're stuck in the struggle and the hard and the hustle. You're distracted, you're tired, you're burned out, you're overwhelmed, you're reactive, you're doing the shoulds and the have tos, and you're following the formulas, and you're staying limited, and you're blocking the flow. And again, that's not your fault, and you're not bad for that. No, I didn't know either until I learned a different way, but that we are not created to live that way. And there is another possibility, and I can show you the exact pathway to learn how to live something different. We are living out of reactivity in our nervous system and in our days with our time and our energy, and we're living with reactivity and urgency, and that is not serving us and is not allowing us to create what we really want. It's allowing us to stay stuck in what we feel like we have to have. And so this is possible for you there, but to create this freedom business, but the belief that you can't have it is stopping you. The belief that you can't do it, the belief that you've never had it before, the belief that you have to keep doing what you're doing, that it's not possible for you, so that this is all you can see, so that this is all there is. All of those beliefs are keeping you stuck in what you have versus what you really want. The good girl or good boy badge of honor, that I can't do what I really want because it's selfish. And I really want to help people, but helping people means that I have to do it in the way that they need me to rather than the way that I want to. We're healers and helpers and fixers and servants, and we know how to do what we're gifted at, and we create a job for ourselves as business owners instead of building a business that runs itself and lights us on fire and allows us to be empowered and confident in that. We're leading from a programmed, conditioned self rather than our empowered, expanded, creative, joyful, empowered leader. We need to be needed, and oftentimes our identity and our value is wrapped up in that, and we also get stuck in fear, unworthiness, and people pleasing. And so our freedom business we can't build our freedom business when we're stuck in these patterns of programming and conditioning and survival. And so I want you to think about, who do you need to become to create and lead the freedom business that you really want? Who is that person that is leading that business? If you really know your power, if you'd really open to unlimited potential and open to unlimited possibility, what would that be like for you? And what kind of business would that person lead? I teach you how to become him or her, and how to embody and connect and feel empowered to create and joy from that him and her. that to build that dream business, to see what feels possible and what is possible, and begin to make it your reality. All right. The second thing that keeps us stuck and that keeps us hindered is we don't have a clear, effective, aligned plan to build that business. We don't know how. We don't know where to even start. We only know what we have and what we have been doing. We don't know how to do anything else. So we aren't clear on the vision many times, like we've talked about already, because of the stress and the noise, and we can't create what we can't see. So many business owners I talk to don't even have a clear vision of where they're headed, or they just are stuck in, well, I can't, I just dismiss what I really want because I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. And then if we don't have vision, we sure can't have a clear, effective, aligned action plan. But even if we do have the vision, so many times business owners don't know how to create a clear, effective, aligned action plan, a true strategic plan for their business to move their vision forward. And that feels hard and cumbersome, and it feels heavy and burdensome. And we don't want to do that either. I don't do anything out of heavy, burdensome, and hard. We do it in an enjoyable way that is fun and exciting and life-giving. So again, though, if we're being reactive and we're being desperate and we're coming from fear and scarcity and survival-based patterns and programming, and from unworthiness, we're doing all of our doing from a misaligned being, and our busyness isn't productive, and we're not doing the things that we need to do to move us forward towards our vision. And so we only know what's familiar and comfortable. We don't know how to change it. We feel stuck in what is to pay the bills, and we often tie our clients to our revenue. So we stay stuck in that people pleasing and fear-based mindset. And oftentimes we also don't know that our business model is limiting our capacity. We don't know how to build a scalable, sustainable business that runs itself. We only know how to be the technician or the practitioner that does the work that we do. And we're the doer in our business rather than being the visionary in our business and building a scalable, sustainable business that works without us. And we get to do the fun things that we only want to do. And so we're afraid to break out and do different. We don't know what's possible. We don't know how to do anything different because we've never had anything different. And that's why we need guidance and support with someone who's been there and who's done that and who knows how to lead us in the direction of our dreams. And so if you don't know how to create what you really want, which you probably don't, and that's okay, or you don't believe that you can have it, or you don't know how to make it your reality, then it's time to start getting some help with that, some guidance and support in that, because your capacity is probably limited in what you have, and it feels impossible to transition, and you don't have the time or the energy like I did when I was stuck to spend on anything new. So you just stay stuck in the old. So time to do something different. And I'd love to help you create a clear, effective plan for that clear, aligned vision that you have. All right. And I'm happy to help you with both of those. Okay. The third thing is your process undermines your business power. In other words, you try to control everything and do everything yourself, and you're not able to do the work that you love in the way that lights you on fire. And you're not expanding into the power of maximizing the capacity of your business, because you're trying to do everything yourself. And you're not doing the 5% that moves the vision forward the fastest. We're stuck in the 95% of the distractions and the avoidance of what is going to actually get you where you want to go. And we're doing more business management on a daily basis rather than business development. We're reacting to the urgent rather than doing the things that are really important to move the business forward. We're unsure of how to build and develop our team. We don't feel like we can have what we really want because of the lack of resources. We can't see a way. We fear. We're afraid to stop doing something or not do something. We're afraid to do something that's out of our comfort zone because we're not clear and we're not empowered within about what we need to be doing that moves our vision forward the fastest. We don't know what to do that's going to really change the game or how to do it. We have a lack of clarity and focus, effective branding and marketing and sales, and we don't know how to attract our clients with ease and enjoyment. We don't know how to create a full pipeline of lead generation that's fun and enjoyable, that's easy and just fun and creative. that produces results. We don't know how to do any of that. And so we just do what we know and what feels comfortable and achievable. We don't know how to reclaim our power and be the magical magnetic attractor that we really are, so that our people seek us out. Wouldn't that be cool to have it that way, instead of the way that it feels hard and heavy and the burden's on you and there's just never feels like enough? The other thing that we don't have is we don't have the right support systems. We don't have the right structure. We haven't learned how to let go. We don't know that we don't need to be running everything. Instead, we need to be strategizing and envisioning and creating. We don't know how to create KPIs, key performance indicators, and we don't know how to look at our numbers and other key metrics in our business that give us back our time and our freedom, and set our team up for success and give us insight into what operations we need and what processes we need to create to automate and delegate and have that business model that grows our business to its full capacity in a scalable, sustainable way. We don't know how to grow revenue in the way that allows us, in the way that we want, at the level that we want, that allows us to work in our zone of genius and be the visionary CEO, working on our business and building the business rather than feeling stuck and limited in our business. And so it's all of these things that we've got to learn, and we don't have to learn it all at once, but the good news is we can have guidance and support. So which one of these three, and it may be all three, it was for me, and that doesn't have to feel overwhelming, because that's what a great coach will help you walk through every single bit of this and teaches you the exact pathway and walks you through it in an easeful, enjoyable way where it doesn't have to feel hard, but it's not doing anybody any good for you to stay stuck. So what's stopping you? Which one are you struggling with? And which one are you, do you need to take a look at first? We can't do them all at once. So which one do you need to start with first? If you could make one change, what would that change be? What's one thing you need to ask for help with? And if you need help with all of it, I'm going to share something with you at the end of this workshop that will give you the answers to everything that you need. So hang tight with me. But here's what we want to do. I want to give you the 3 steps that I help people to create this new reality, to create this new freedom in their business. And the first one is, we have to clarify, we have to connect, we have to reclaim, harness the power within us. We have to open ourselves, open our energy, open to new possibility, and unleash all of the potential and all the possibilities, everything that's in us, into our business. And so we do that, we optimize our potential. We have to clarify who we are and what we really want, what we're created for in a unique way that lights us on fire. We have to clarify our divine design and learn to let our passion and purpose flow from us with joy and creativity. We have to learn how to embrace and embody and lead from that expanded version of us, the us that already owns that business, with clarity, confidence, compassion for ourselves, but empowerment, openness, and lead from alignment, and watch the magic happen around us. Reclaim our power, harness our power, and begin to unleash our superpowers and our magic into the world, so that we can open to all the unlimited possibilities that are available to us. The second thing is, we have to create an effective, aligned action plan. We have to create a plan for a God-powered business. Have that plan aligned with our passion and our purpose. Do things in a way that feels aligned with our wiring and our unique rhythms, so that it feels easeful and enjoyable. We have to learn how to tap into abundance and open to new mindsets around, and understand how money really works, and what resources are available to us, and how to access our deeper wisdom that is our magic inside of us, and God's power within us to see new possibilities. We have to learn how to develop clear goals and an effective action plan, and walk those aligned action steps out, and do the things, spend our time and our energy in ways that are most effective to move our vision forward. Learn how to do our pricing and our offering that lights us on fire, that's fun, lead generation that's effective, client attraction that's so easy that people find us because we just are shining our light so bright. Clarify our branding and our messaging. change our money mindset into an expanded one, revenue strategy to expand our business into its full potential, and learn how to create systems that automate everything for us so that our business can run itself, and then build our team and develop it so that they can buy into the vision and set all of us up for success so that we can expand in the capacity of the business. And then I love helping people learn how to use biblical principles, transformation coaching practices, godly wisdom, neuroscience, understand how your brain works, and how to begin to reprogram and recondition your nervous system and your brain and your mindsets and your patterns of behavior, and use quantum physics to be the powerful creator that you were made to be with God, and do it with ease, enjoyment, and abundance so that you see the quantum leaps begin to happen in your reality. And then the third thing is that you build your freedom business, that you create the freedom framework for your business. You work your plan with focused intention, ease, and enjoyment. You get clear on the messaging and all the things that you need to learn. You be the genius, become the genius that you are, and pull that out of you, and do the things that light you on fire, and you feel supported, and you learn to develop your business instead of creating a job for yourself, and you run your business like a true entrepreneur instead of like a practitioner, and you develop support systems and structure and a business model that expands your capacity and that allows your business to be scalable and sustainable. You learn to automate and delegate and be most productive, and spend your time and your energy being most effective, and create it all from the confident, empowered, expanded leader that you are, aligned with your purpose, your passion, your values, your desires, your gifts, and your strengths. And you open to all the possibilities that you couldn't see before, supported no less by a community of like-minded leaders who are aligned with you, who have wise guidance to walk it out with you every step of the way, and creative genius that offer you to learn, and so that you can learn and feel supported by those who have done it and who continue to do it and know the path, and empower and equip and encourage you to make it your reality too, so that you can build and live the reality of that freedom business. And that's exactly what I want to help you do. And this is exactly how I help you do it. I have a program. It's a year program called SOAR. It's a SOAR coaching program. And it helps you build your freedom business. And I coach my clients through a 3-phase process. It's heart-centered and holistic in nature. It's a freedom framework. You build your business from the inside out. It's an inside-out approach to business. And the SOAR process will transform you from a weary, frustrated, overextended therapist, coach, or practitioner to the passion-fueled, impact-driven, profitable change maker you really want to be, doing the work you want to do in a way that lights you on fire and expands the capacity of your business into all that's possible for you. You can stop martyring yourself for money. You can stop ignoring your true desires and instincts and start doing what brings you joy and what fuels you. Stop creating a job for yourself and build a freedom-giving, profitable business that lights your fire and allows you to live the life that you were made for, and that's aligned with the desires of your heart, so that you can reclaim your power, lead your passion-fueled business with confidence, clarity, conviction, and create the freedom business that you want, so that you can live the life that you were made for. And this is how we do it: is person, plan, and process, and then 5 P's in the middle, which I'm going to explain in just a second. First of all, the person. You learn how to embody your unique essence, reconnect with your passion, align with your purpose, and access your inner wisdom. You step fully into your brilliance. You become the empowered leader who creates the expanded impact that you were made for. You learn how to transform fear and self-doubt and uncertainty and unworthiness and lack to think, feel, and act like the confident and experienced expert and change maker that you are. And you begin to lead your business from that, so that you can do the work you want to do in a way that lights your fire and build the business you love from the inside out. The second thing, the plan. You shift from knowing you're capable of more, but feeling unclear about what steps to take, let alone in order what to do to actually take them, to having a crystal clear plan of action that's going to take you from where you're at right now to where you want to be. And you're going to learn to create and implement your unique path to profit, freedom, and impact with the ease and the enjoyment that you want. And then finally, your process. I'm going to teach you and help you identify your process. You're ready to work differently and enjoy your business more, and you want to see the fruit of your labor and enjoy the result of your investment. And together, we're going to build your business with the freedom, the impact, and the abundance that you yearn for, that supports the life that you want to live. And here's the deal. These 5 P's in the middle, those 5 P's in the middle, that's how we build it. That's the 5 P's are possibility, potential, passion, profit, and purpose. And those 5 P's are how we are going to build your person, your plan, and your process. And that's how, if we're going to make this reality, your reality. So here are the, you get your time and money freedom in your business, and you expand the capacity of your business as a revenue and growth and success with the 5 P's. And the 5 P's are possibility. You're expanding into all the possibilities, not only your possibilities for yourself, but the possibilities in your business, the potential that you have within you and the potential that your business has, the passion that burns inside of you, and how to use that to light your fire and fuel everything that you do and create and innovate from your passion and from joy and creativity. We're going to expand into profit. You're going to learn how to expand your business's capacity to be more profitable. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. And you're going to learn your profit, your specific, unique path to profit, so that your business is most profitable and you can reap the rewards of all the work that you do, that you end up loving doing all the work that you do, rather than feeling like it's a burden and you have to keep doing it the way that you've been doing. That's not working for you. And then leading from your purpose and making sure that it's in alignment with your purpose. This program is designed to support you as you create and implement your SOAR strategic plan. And inside the SOAR coaching program, you're going to discover what it actually means to embody your unique essence and show up in your brilliance in the fullness of who you were made to be, how to own your value in your programs, your offers, and your one-on-one pricing, and create powerful transformation in your clients' lives, how to do group programs, how to do all of the work in the way that you want to, and begin that transition and make that transition fully, so that you can maximize your time and energy, get your time and energy back, and have the highest, greatest profit. So you can stop finally trading dollars for hours and create packages and programs that take less time, make more impact, and bring in more revenue. How to break down the prison walls of the job that you accidentally created for yourself, so that you can finally do the work that you want to do. And then learn what it takes to attract right fit clients who value your program and services, and who are highly motivated to grow and transform, so they seek you out and they don't mind paying for you. And then what it looks like to stop doing everything in your business yourself, and what leading a team and having processes actually look like. Knowing exactly where to focus your time, your energy, and resources to maximize your growth, your impact, and your revenue. Learning how to tweak your current business model to expand your capacity to have greater impact while saving time and energy and having more free time and more life enjoyment that you've always wanted. How to stop reacting to the demands of the day and reacting to the urgent and to fear and to lack, and give yourself the space to start envisioning and creating and having margin to create and do the things that you really want to do. How to see the results of creating clear and compelling messaging in your marketing efforts. How would that be? And enjoying that and dialing in your messaging and your branding. What it means to actually stop the busyness and the distractions, so that you can move the needle towards your vision for your freedom business and make that your reality. And then how to increase your revenue and profitability and grow your business with expanded impact while also enjoying your life. What would it feel like to have a freedom business? Think about that. Feel that. What would it feel like to do what you really love and know that you're great at it, and that you're able to do what you want to do the way that you want to do it, and that what you do is enough, and that you're enough, and that you get to come from that enough-ness, and that you can reclaim your power and be fueled by your passion every day. and do what brings you joy, and learn to trust your instincts and follow that inner wisdom, and learn how to trust it, and to learn to live and lead with clarity, confidence, and conviction. How would that benefit you to show up that way in your business? How would it benefit others in your life? How would it level up and give freedom to your clients for you to honor your heart and your desires, and to do what you were really made for, and to follow and make that divine design in your heart your reality, dream business? And then how's it serving anyone for you not to live in your true potential and limit possibility? Who is that serving at this point? What is that? How's that serving you? That's going to create dis-ease in your life, in your body, in your spirit, in your mind. And it's going to create dis-ease in your clients too. Whether you know it or not, it's not doing anybody any good. It's time to soar. It is time to build your freedom business. And I want to show you exactly how. And this program, the SOAR coaching program, is the embodiment of all that I needed, that I wish that I had had. It is the reflection of all that I have worked with hundreds of clients, hundreds of practitioners, therapists, coaches, practitioners, and helpers and healers in this world, to build the impact, the freedom, to create the joy, the enjoyment, and to unleash the abundance that they were created for in their business, so they can live the reality of that dream business. And here's what it looks like. It's 2 60-minute virtual group coaching calls each month, with me coaching you and teaching you on every aspect of your business, so that you can grow into that next level of prosperity and growth and abundance and impact. It's 1 90-minute virtual group mastermind call with the support and the wisdom and the guidance of the others in the group who are like-minded, who are also building their freedom business, and who are here to support you and lift you up and empower you. And I'll be coaching you through the whole thing. It's direct access to me between calls to support you in achieving your goals, to finish your homework assignments, to work on any projects that you're working on, to give you feedback, to give you all the support that you need, unlimited support, direct access to me, to my coaching to help you achieve your goals, and a private one-on-one kickoff session to dive into your vision and purpose and create an aligned action plan to reach your goals, in addition to other extra experiences and calls and other offerings that I have throughout the year that I offer you for free, as just bonus for being in my program, and all the support that you're going to need from the community, an aligned community of like-minded, like-hearted, heart-centered, mission-driven business owners who are growing and building and leading their dream business and their dream life. And so I cannot say enough about how much I want to help you make this your reality. And this is I want you to read more about, and you can see all the information and all the details about my SOAR coaching program. Like I said, it's a year long. It is right now, it is 12 payments, 12 monthly payments of just $500, which you won't even miss, because you'll be making 3 times, 4 times that in no time. And you will, and the return on your investment will be amazing. Or you can pay it in full for a discounted rate. And you can see that, I think it's $57.50 on my website page. So go to that. You can register here. You can also, if you're not quite sure, you can sign up for a free complimentary strategy session with me, where we can talk about your vision, and we can talk about what's holding you back, and I can answer any of the questions that you have. I'm happy to spend more time with you, so that you can find that sign up for that strategy call or that vision call on this page. Also, all the details are there. And I hope you'll dive into all the details of it, and know that this is a $26,500 value that you're getting for $57.50. And I want to walk it out with you every step of the way. I want to walk the path with you. I want to support you and empower you and teach you all the things that you need in order to make your dream business your freedom business your reality so that you can do the work that lights you up, make the impact that you're created to make, do it all with abundance, and live the life that you were made for. And so I'm here for that. Please sign up for some time with me, and I look forward to hearing from you. If this is exactly what you're looking for and you want to go ahead and register, then I will see you. I'll reach out to you, and I'll schedule some time for our one-on-one kickoff session. And I cannot wait to help you make your dream a reality. Thanks for joining me today, and feel free to share this video with anybody, or my links with anybody that you know that this would be helpful for. And I look forward to closing that gap from your dream, from where you are in your reality right now to where you really want to be. It's possible. You have the power of God within you, and the possibilities are unlimited. And that is what you were created for. Let me help you do it. I will see you very soon, one way or another. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.